2 homework video demonstrating the moves, going through the layout of the workout. So this month is still circuit based, meaning we're going from one exercise to the other with no breaks in between. The difference with this month, we're starting with cardio in the beginning, cardio in the middle, and then ending with cardio at the end. It's a minute each, okay? The moves we're doing are going to be combos. So for example, the first move is going to be a push-up and a renegade row. So you're going to do a regular push-up, whether it's on your knees or the full push-up. And then you're going to do a left and a right row on the floor, and I'll show you how that looks, okay? The reps are going to be 15 for any 2-arm movement or 2-leg movement. So if it's a push-up, you're doing 15 push-ups. 30 reps for each single arm or single leg movement. So like using the push-up and the renegade row again, you're doing 15 push-ups, 30 rows. And it's gonna look like 1 push-up, 1 row, 2 row, right side, okay? So the other thing is the amount of sets. Now sets, because of this setup, some people will get done quick, some people it'll take a while to get done with the whole workout. So play around with it. If 3 sets is all you can do and it takes you 45 minutes, that's fine. You're looking for time spent working out, minimum of 30. You want it to be done in at least 30 minutes. Maximum, I'd say, if you're at an hour, hour 10, that's fine. Just leave it there, you know. So play around with the sets. I would say to get a really good workout, consistent 4 or 5 sets at the really the most is all you really need. Minimum of 3. So 3 to 5 sets, 15 reps for a 2-arm or 2-leg move, and 30 reps for a single arm or single leg move. Now the only caveat to this is the last move, the lunge curl with kickbacks. I'll talk to you about that in a second. It's going to take a little bit of coordination. It's going to be a little difficult, but it'll be worth it in the long run. Okay, so as for cardio to start out, you're going to use any of the moves from month 1. I'm going to have it listed for you on the sheet. So you'll see you can either do squat hops, the rotations, you can do mountain climbers, standing, on the floor, on your back, it's fine. Squat pulses, punches, anything for a minute. I want you moving and I want you getting your heart rate up. And so you start off with your minute of cardio. Then you're going to go into your first move, which is your push-up and your renegade row. If you have a pair of dumbbells, you want to use it for this workout. You don't need anything heavy. A pair of 8s will be fine for most people. I'm using 12s to demonstrate today. I just went through and did the first set, and they were plenty difficult. So if you don't have a pair of dumbbells, you can get a pair of 8s at Walmart for, I think, maybe 16, 17 bucks total. So just to demonstrate here, we're going to start with the regression, so on the knees. So points to remember for any push-up. Toes on the floor if you're on your knees. Okay, hips, you don't want it back here. Otherwise you'll be moving your shoulders. You want to bring your hips to the floor, so it should be a straight line from the back of your neck down to your butt. And then you're just coming down to a push-up, right? As low as you can go. And now watch this. So you're going to bring your legs out a little bit to stabilize. You're going to do row on the left side, row on the right side. And that's 1 rep. I would say that for sake of clarity and ease of keeping track of your reps, just count the 2-arm or 2-leg move that you're going to be doing. So if you keep track of the push-up, that was 1. This is start of 2, right? Coming back into 3. And now that I'm doing this with my knees on the floor here, you can keep your knees out so that you can just go straight into the row without too much coordination, having to worry about switching between each thing. So just keep them about hip width out, coming down, and going into your row. Now the full movement is coming up onto your feet, okay, still straight back, hips into the floor, or parallel like a plank, okay. Feet can be out a little bit here. So you go into a push-up, go into a row. Squeeze in the core. trying to keep your butt level the entire time. All right, so that was the first move, the push-up and the row. The next move you're doing, it's a squat and an overhead press. This is pretty easy. You're just doing 15 reps, and it's just gonna be one movement. So up here, feet forward, come down to a squat, up into a press. 15 reps of this. Okay? But from the side, there's no real progression or regression. The only thing I would say, if the dumbbell's too heavy, you know, and you get a good enough workout just from doing body weight for the press, for the overhead, that's fine. All right, or get something lighter, like a 5. And just going from the side, so you want to make sure chest is up, butt's back, knees are in line with the toe. Okay, squeezing core, bringing the hips in with each raise with the squat. All right, so after you've done those, you go into your cardio. You can switch up the cardio moves. You can do the same cardio. You see my heart rate's already up. And so you're gonna go and do, it doesn't matter. Do what you like. Get something fun in there that you like to do. Just push yourself a little bit. I don't want you going all out between each set until, you know, in your cardio, until you got your time down. So if you're at 30 minutes, you know, or 45 minutes for 5 sets, go all out in your cardio. Speed it up and increase the intensity. Then worry about that. Just keep a steady movement. So if you're doing jogging in place, just go and jog for a minute. Okay, just keep that pace. Going after you're done with your cardio, you're going back onto the floor, we're doing bicycles. So this is going to be, you're going to count to 30. And it's each twist is a rep. All right? So bicycles, one knee is up, one knee is out, or one leg is out. Crunch up, bring the elbow to the opposite knee. Now, tendency is to, I kind of was doing that too for a second. You don't want to just pull your neck up. You want to lift your shoulders up. So let your neck basically just kind of rest against your hands as you're moving. That puts all the emphasis on the abs. All right, when you're done with that, we're going to do a modified glute march. So the regression here, we're going to start off with a glute bridge, okay? The regression is you're going to keep your butt up the entire time. So all this is you come up to a glute bridge, one leg comes up, squeezing the core, one leg comes up, you're marching, right? All the work here, glutes are activated, keeping the body up. Core is activated to stabilize the spine and the body, okay? And you're just alternating, counting to 30. Come all the way up. You're trying to keep that line, that straight line from your shoulder to your knee, and then that's down. All right, so progression here, that's a little easy. So now you're going to do a glute thrust march. So that's going to be one leg's up, come up, down. All right, pushing with that bottom, try and get that straight line. Still counting to 30, squeezing the glutes. Okay. Now for the last exercise, which you're going to be mad at me for, because it's a lot going on here. Okay, but you're gonna love this result, so that's all I can say. It's going to be a lunge. You're doing 2 exercises on top of the lunge, meaning you're doing your curl and you're doing a kickback. So right from the get-go, focus on counting the curls, because you're starting off with the kickback, and by the time you get to your curl, you're already beyond your second lunge. So you count 15 curls, you've done 30 lunges, okay? And so you can either do this in place, like a reverse lunge, right? Standing here, coming back, that's a reverse lunge. Or you can do walking if you've got some room. The first move is going to be a lunge with a kickback. Doesn't matter which foot you start with. You're going to lunge, elbows back, hold, okay? Coming back in the next one, curl, okay? Kick back, curl. So the point is you're going to hold each move as until you go to the next lunge. Let's see if I can get the camera here. So just to start off here, so go ahead and start off with elbows back for the kickbacks. Lunge, extend, okay? Turn into a curl. Okay? Still holding it here. Going to the next one. Going to a curl. Alright, now the best regression I would say is to take that second. Might feel a little harder, but so starting off with that movement, catch yourself, extend, hold it for a second, catch your balance. Then go to the next move. Okay? If you're a little more advanced and you've got a good sense of balance right now, just go straight from one lunge into the other. Alright? So again, elbows back. Switch in between walks. Do it one more time. Start off with the lunge, the kickbacks. You want to lean forward into that front leg. That way you get gravity working those triceps, and then you can come up a little bit during the curl. So after you've done so take a few practice reps to get form right for the lunges. You know, do your practice, count that as your first set, then go back in and really focus on counting the second set. Because after you do your lunges, you're going to do your last cardio, and then it starts all over. Purpose of making it these ways is to where it's modifiable. You can modify it to how much time you've got, how much effort you've got. You know, if it's a day you really want to push and go hard, do more, you know, do more sets. Go harder in the cardio, but don't go so hard in the cardio to where you don't have energy to do your sets, because that's where the work's going to be coming from. Okay? So that's the real list of modifications. There's not too many that are needed for this workout. It's pretty straightforward. All you need is a pair of dumbbells, or you've got two lightweight 8-pound objects, something like that. That'll be fine too. Make sure squeeze your core, keeping the chest up. You want the back straight on every move except the bicycles, and that's it. So I look forward to hearing your feedback. Let me know what you think of the exercises. Let me know your times and how you're feeling as far as your endurance, and let me see those results.